Okay, I gotta make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. I gotta do a sound check. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Happy Sunday, everyone. How you guys are doing on this beautiful Sunday? And it's hot. It's not as hot as I thought it was gonna be today, though. We still got this fan on, right? It was storming early this morning. It was storming. Oh my God. And I practically slept all day. Both my husband and myself. Like, when I woke up, it was like 7 o'clock and the skies was like dark. I said, it's gonna be like another stormy day. How you guys are doing on the Lord's Day, right? Well, technically the Sabbath is on a Saturday. That would be what's that? Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. That's Saturday. That's technically the Sabbath. But happy Saturday, everybody. I hope all is well with everyone. Take it easy. Get ready for the heat waves, child. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees tomorrow. Next couple of days. What? Anyways, God bless y'all who get y'all that receive y'all AdSense. I ain't get one this month. Okay, I ain't get one this month. Maybe next month. Maybe the month after that. Hold on, I gotta go to the kitchen. That's my chair. Gotta go to the kitchen. Tiger, get out my way, please. Child, I ain't got nothing to do with my bra and my jammy pants, and my bra. Okay. I told my husband I do not feel like cooking. I do not feel like cooking today. It's too hot for all that, so I'm gonna eat a salad. I'm gonna eat a salad, child. Got my little hair bonnet on. I washed my hair the other day. How you guys doing? Hey, 17 viewers, how are you? Happy Sunday. Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm from the UK. Well, hello, Thomas from the UK. You from across the waters. Happy Sunday to you. I'm glad you're able to come through my live stream to listen to me, okay? Hi, Star. How are you? Happy Sunday to you guys. I can't read that. Is that Russian? Oh, boy. So, yesterday, I was listening to this live stream. I was in ODS's, but I was in the clouds. I don't really drop down over there because I have my reasons. I just watch from the clouds, right? Like most of us do. And it was a pretty interesting stream. He had got an alert that we supposed to be at war. And Trump made his move. And I say, Trump, no, we cannot afford to go to war. Like, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? We can't afford it. Do you like Trump? I trust no one. I don't trust any of them politicians. I've always been pro-independence. Are you coming over to see me at my house? I'll be there in spirit. Sorry, not sorry. Well, you're entitled to how you feel. Is it me? I have my I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I mean, the stuff that be going through my brain. Lord have mercy. About the conspiracies. You know, Elon Musk is he's the AI king, right? First, his space, I guess, station blew up. Did y'all see that? Did he blow it up himself? First, his little space station blew up. Now this. Can I know you more? Well, sure, you can check my description on my channel page. Elon Musk literally looks like AU. But listen, you know this. When you see Trump, right? And why he always have his son around there? I don't know. They claim his son told Trump to shut up or something. But anyway, you notice he's always standing on the right side of him, right? I say, is it me? Or is he controlling Trump with some chip? Got some chip implanted in him. And he's controlling Trump with some type of remote control device. I don't know. Could Trump be a clone or some shit? I don't know. I often wonder that. I pay attention to certain things about routines and body language and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know, child. Pay me no attention. He is the AI king. So now they're beefing because Trump don't want to support or fund his project, this space project. Now he mad at Trump. Trump don't keep friends very well. Remember he effed over our ex-governor Christie. I can't stand him. Good. I was happy. He promised if he backed out of the presidential race, he was going to promise him a position, and he screwed him over. Oh, I laughed about that. I said, yeah, that's what he get. Because Governor Christie messed up New Jersey. I'm sorry. I ain't vote for that guy. Where are you living, baby? I am living in the States. Where are you from? Now, why my ears is power off? Oh, Lord. Can you guys still hear me? Sometimes I do not like these Bluetooths. They get on my nerves sometimes. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? My Bluetooth went out. But anyway, I want to get into this real quick. It was something else I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I was Very Curious this morning. It had fun, catching up to what's going on in the mommy sectors and different things that was going on with these different live streams and these people. Hey, Bird, how are you? Oh, you can hear me? Good, good. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, yeah. Catching me up. Because I tiptoe in and out of the mommy sector. I don't watch them like that unless something is going down. The last time I looked over there, supposedly, I think Live Life sent court papers to Jazzy. So Jazzy's supposed to be going to court with it. I don't know. That was like a couple of months ago when that was going on. So, we was doing that. And then, oh yeah, that Lovely Love hit the link. Trying to talk about the competition when they wasn't talking about the competition. But I guess she wanted to talk about it, because she was in it, that limits competition. So her interview went back and forth. Child, that was funny. Her interview, like, start cussing each other out to the point where Lovely just jumped off. She got off the panel. I say, wow, I ain't never seen nobody chase Lovely off like that. She probably ain't feeling well. Well, let's see. I think they was talking about Brian. He's supposed to be doing better, I guess. I don't know, like his situation. Some people don't feel sorry for him. I guess they know the history. They say, oh, he wished death on people, listen and I say, listen, I ain't got no dog in the fight. I just know of him. I don't watch him. I ain't know of him when people talk about him, okay? So, hopefully he'll do better. And, just gotta be careful what you say out here in the atmosphere to come back at you tenfold. I'm just saying. Well, anyway, so last night, I was in the clouds watching ODS, right? And Dragons hit that link, doing her typical, she need cash. At first, I think everybody thought she said she wanted to get her hair done, and she needed money to get her hair done, right? Because she wanted braids. I posted a little bit about it on my community wall. So I said, oh boy, here go this begging ass witch again, right? So then that JC hit the link and started asking people for money to get a wig until her her male friend come through on Tuesday, right? And Dragons did not like that. She got them cracky tendencies. She a street person. She got them crackhead tendencies, right? So she's like, look at this bitch blocking my way of getting money. So JC thing was like, her thing was, well, shit, you always asking for money. Let somebody else get a chance to get some. Oh, she didn't like that. At first she said, you know what, she wanted that bad, let her get it, but she was pissed. I said, nah, she don't mean that. And by the way, anytime I feel led to throw shade, let me tell you something, JC. Because I caught the little, whatever, what you was saying the other day about me. I'm going to forever throw shade at your ass, bitch. Okay. And I'm well in my right to throw shade at you. Okay? But right now I'm doing commentary. I'm well in my right to throw shade. I'm going to forever throw shade at your motherfucking ass. And yesterday, honey, didn't do any justice for you. So I'm going to talk about it. So, y'all know I can't stand Dragons. I don't like JC, but I can't stand Dragons. And the simple fact that she was being trolled by JC was giving me my whole entire life, baby. So they go back and forth. They went back and forth before and they made it. So it's not common, but this time it's over money. So it's serious. Hey, View, how are you? It's something serious, right? And hey, View, she probably was lurking in the clouds over there. When she was mentioning, on Miss Carrie's. Yeah, I don't want to talk about you, bitch. I want to talk about you. You was mentioning, and I happened to, she got these I spies, snapshot and shit. Everything I say, oh, is she talking about me? Like, someone mentioned you, and I said, oh, no, not the family. Because they was actually having a good conversation about something else. So I wanted to get them to get on to something else. I ain't want to talk about the family like that. I ain't want to talk about the JC and nothing like that. Let's get on with the mommy, the messy mama sector. That's what I want to hear about and these other people. I don't want to talk about her. Because, child, now let me get back on to what happened last night. I can't wait to see this wed. Child, in my opinion, if there's a man, wink, wink, that ninja, in my opinion, gonna spend money to get a hotel to see her, and she still ain't gonna give him the nookie. Where they do that at? Oh, okay. Y'all think she gonna give him some pussy? Well, I don't know. They grown, child. They grown, but ain't no man gonna spend money on hotels, lodging stays, food, buy roses, and he can't even get a kiss. He couldn't even get a proper kiss. Let her tell the story time. And he ain't gonna get no pussy either. He ain't gonna have it. But we'll see. We'll see. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But if he don't get no nookie after he's spending all this money and finances to be with this woman, and he can't even get a whiff of it, he can't even get his dick wet, child, he finna go back to that act and ghost her ass. I said it. Anyway, now let me see. Back to what was going on last night. I guess they was telling her, because she was complaining about, like, she wanted to get a wig. And I don't know who get their hair braided, take out the braids after getting it braided, only to throw a wig back on. I don't know who does that. But anyway, that's a lot of damage to the hair. Awful lot of damage to the hair. A lot of manipulation. You know how long it takes to get your hair braided? Or was it the braided wig? I don't know. Anyway. Hey, hair owner. If he's smart, he will run from that rookie. Child, I ain't trying to talk about her mark. Her man. Okay? So, I guess we're going to leave that alone until she decides to do a story time. But that's just my opinion. That is our opinion. When I was in a dating game, ain't no way in hell. Do you understand? Okay, do you understand how much red roses cost? Well, she never told anybody the color of the roses. But if they were red roses are expensive. Those are the most expensive roses. And they were red roses. You got your white roses, you got your yellow roses. Well, yellow means friendship, right? And then you got your red roses. I mean, I've received roses back in the day, and I've also given roses. So I know about roses. Red roses are the most expensive. And a dozen a day, every day. Oh, he pouring out some money. He gonna be pouring out some pain. He don't even get his dick licked. It's gonna be a problem. Child. So anyway, somehow she proceeded to cam up and show her hair. She had one camera. Is her lights out? Did Canada turn off the electricity or something? Cause why the heifer had a camera in one hand, then use the back of the camera on the other hand, using as a flashlight. Like, what's going on? All she had to do was simply turn the lights on, and people could see her hair. It's like, what the fuck? And then the camera kept going back and forth, moving around and around. I'm like, oh, like, can you tell her to hold the camera still so we could see something? And baby, I had to take a snapshot of that because It was that 15-year-old braided wig, right? It was like she slept it on top of her head, and then she had some leave out. Okay. Kudos for her to be able to maintain edges, unlike me. Ball edges gain over here. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. I'm fixing some things to work my bald edges, but kudos to her to be over 50 and be able to have all her edges. But child, she got a good braided hair, but it looks so dry. You had Bob Marley in the back. Then you had that African Bushman going on in the front. So she was convincing the people that she's in more need to get money to get this wig to meet this guy. So she was able to get some money for her wig. So Odie there said, we want to see this wig. Okay? And can we see can we get an outfit of the day and see the whole ensemble, the accessories, the outfit? But no, that's asking too much, right? We ain't gonna never get that. We ain't gonna never see no full body. We just gonna see head and so she showed that off, and she was topless. So of course she was like, "You ain't gonna show no titties, though," because I guess he was concerned about getting P-bombed by accidentally, right? So Dragons was pissed. So she cams up and showed her body. And somehow they ended up cussing each other out, and Dragons gave her the finger. Now, Chef snapshot the fingers on my community wall, baby. Why the fuck that finger looked like she been climbing through the sewers? That finger was so black and dingy and dirty. And if your finger dirty, your whole body is dirty. So, child. That's a dirty bitch. That's a dirty bitch. LOL. This is the same wig from... Child, that's that same wig. When I had braids back in the day, and yeah, I'm talking about back in the day, because I can. There's a lot of people doing throwbacks now. When somebody say, nobody care what happens to the past. Now, it seems like most of these people from these sectors, what they're doing, playing stuff from the past, okay? She got that wig when I had my braids, calling herself trying to throw digs at me, child. She said that it looked like a 10th grader did my braids. That's when I learned how to, I started learning how to braid my hair on my own to save money back then, which I think I did a nice job. But she said it looked like a 10th grader did my hair. So she ran off and got a braided wig to kind of like throw shade at me. That's the story. That's the background on that wig. That's that same wig back in 2012, just to let y'all know. She got two. She got one that's a darker, like a darker color. Then she have another one that's a lighter color. Okay, there's two wigs you might see it with. Braided wigs. He said, "Show up." So Dragons was pissed. So they go back and forth. And JC dragged her this morning, talking about how yesterday she was like, yeah, I just got out the shower. Can you do that? You don't have a house to go to. You don't have this, and you're homeless, and blah, 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 blah. But I could have swore when they were cool on lemon, she said, don't let nobody shame you until you, for the circumstances she was in. So now she's shaming her in the circumstances she's in. I don't like Dragons anyway. Fuck her. She cussed me out, talking about something, claiming I'm copying her. So you got two crazy liars going back and forth. That's how I see it. Because I have had experiences with JC, and I had my experience with dragons. So you got these two crazy ass delusional liars going at it, and I'm sitting here back like, and then she said, "Oh, you just trying to get off the backs of me and Lemon. You try to get your comeback off of me and Lemon. Maybe Lemons, but I don't see her trying to do her comeback by coming at dragons. What is the benefits of that? What is the benefits of that? Dragons crazy ass claim that I copied that thumbnail with the lemon making like a sour face. Then I got it from her, which I've been using that thumbnail months before I knew this bitch existed. I even used it on my Twitter. But she started using it and then turned around, flipped it, and told the people, "Oh, she copied me, and she don't have to copy me to make it through these sectors, sweetie. Don't project yourself on me. I'm not a hater. I don't want to run around with dirty fingernails and a dirty body and not able to go to the bathroom and wash my ass in my own bathroom. I take baths, okay? And I'm not shading anybody that's homeless. Been there, done that. I know what it's like. I know the struggles. But I also know my place. You know what I'm saying? When you homeless, you gotta humble yourself, right? I ain't finna be a homeless and turn around and call people haters and y'all hate on me. What the fuck somebody gonna hate on me? What the fuck somebody gonna hate on her for? Get your shit together. Chad, get your shit together and level up. She says she got a plan, okay. But I don't think the plan is to run around with dirty fingernails. Either that fingernails is dirty or you might want to see a doctor because dark fingernails is not a good sign, honey. It's not a good sign of overall health. Okay? There's something wrong. If it's dirt, okay, just take a bath, take a shower, whatever. Yeah. You might not want to do that again. You might not want to do that again. So JC was like, "You just spending the money on liquor and drugs and smokes and this and that." Yeah, everybody could see that chick is a crackhead. Like, she's a drug addict. She's a drug addict, okay? And I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one. But, yeah, that was fun. She basically told her, get your shit together. Because Dragon's thing is, "Oh, you just pop up over here. You try to block my blessings, like blessings. You mean your little gig? Because it seemed like she pop up when she want them cash app, and somebody always get that dirty fingernail cash app. I don't think I want to call her Dragons no more. I want to call her Dirty Fingernail. I want to call her Dirty Fingernail. Because let me tell y'all, right? When she called herself Coming From Me, I did a stream back at her as a response, right? Then I go over there, when I was over there on Lemons, when I was in the chat actively, I think that was a Crappy Life. Y'all know him as Happy Life. I don't like him either. They was talk about doing a dating show for him. And I guess my name got brought up. She gonna say, "Oh, that queen before you, that bitch ugly as fuck. She ugly." And that was when I was showing old videos from back then, because old girl claimed that I was 700 pounds back then, and I was showing old videos of me in the gym and me walking around with my husband after we had a hurricane that year, clearly showing that I was not 700 pounds. Okay. Clearly. She looked at that, because I looked quite different back then, even though I was younger. She looked at that and was like, "Oh," and looked at my profile pic and said, "That's not me in my profile pic." She said, "That's a daughter of mine or something. That's not me in my profile pic. That's probably a picture of my daughter or something, because I seen what you look like." She was talking about them old videos, and you don't look nothing like that. So I said, "Oh, bet, okay." Y'all know I don't hit links. I talk my shit on my own channel, right? Right. So the next day, y'all can still see it. I did a live called This Ain't Me. And I came up. I said, oh, she think I'm one of them people that don't cam up and hide behind pictures. So I was being facetious by saying, oh, this ain't me. And I camped up with my beautiful fucking face. Oh, this ain't me, y'all. Look. Even though my thumbnail and you see me in real time, right? Even though we are the same, this not me, according to her. Ever since then, she shut the fuck up about me. Like, don't play with me, chick. Because I don't hit links. They got to hit link to be relevant. I don't got to hit a link to be relevant around here. Okay? I don't do that. You have a picture. It's on a community wall. The dirty fingernails on the community wall. When she gave her the finger, I was like, girl. Now, I will say, she called dragons ugly. She probably got an ugly attitude, but I've seen her older videos when she had like the white braids. She's not a bad looking chick. Once she, she cleaned herself up and put on, a little makeup, she's really not a bad looking person. As far as look, she's easier on the eyes. She is. Okay, she's not a bad person. She looked great in a bikini. She did prove that she could show her whole body, though. She got one up on JC. She panned down on her body as she was walking. She went up on her on there. Did somebody say, don't get her no money? I think it was her. She said, don't get her no cash app until she came up and walk. I said, yeah, we would love to see that shit. Stand up and walk and go viral. And then someone pointed out, wait a minute, Lemon offered to give her $1,000 to cam up and walk. Cam up, put the camera down, turn the camera on, and walk away from the camera and walk towards the camera. He said he would give her $1,000, and she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. You talk about low self-esteem. That is somebody with low self-esteem, honey. Yes, like low, very low self-esteem. She ain't scared of nothing, but she's scared of that fucking camera. Walking. They say she in a wheelchair. I don't believe she's in a wheelchair. I don't believe she's in a wheelchair. Because even in the Laws video back then, she was walking around. You didn't see her walking, but she was like, you could tell she was walking around. You have a picture of the nails. Okay, I read that. Half hour long. So, yeah, that's basically it. Who knows? They probably going to make up, child. Because this ain't the first time they went back and forth, but baby, it's the first time they went back and forth over money. And you know when it come down to money, baby, folks be going for blood. Okay? But, I don't know if Dragons got any cash apps that night, but JC said she had got some. She got enough to go, I guess, to go to a beauty supply store and get her a wig. Hopefully, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what it do. Okay? And I guess if she chooses to, she'll tell her little story about, her man and what had happened, child. They want to know so bad that she had sexual relations with that man. She said they went in an Airbnb, and it was his daughter and then her niece. They was in the Airbnb, and she did tell them, I don't know what live it was. She was on a panel, She did say that if they choose to do that, go further, she would rather go to a hotel. So let me get this straight. Y'all spending money for Airbnb to meet for the first time. Y'all with y'all families, but because you don't want to have sex in the Airbnb with y'all families in there, you rather scurry around to a motel room for a couple of hours to do a little something, something. That's probably why he wanted to come back and rent a hotel room. Because she probably said, nah, I don't want to do it here. I'd rather go to a hotel. So he probably like, babe, want to wait a week. Wait till you get here. I guess wait till you get his check, honey. I don't know if he's working or not. Wait till you get some more funding. You know what I mean? And he's going to come back. Right back. Rent a hotel room. And she said, according to him, he don't want to go to her place. Of course he don't want to go to her place. Because he don't want to be greeted by more family members. He wants some alone time with her. So of course he don't want to go to her place. Now I forgot what excuse she claimed he said. Something about, he don't want to, I forgot, child. But the real deal, what I think, this is my thoughts, okay? It doesn't mean it's fact. Alright? This is what I think from my perspective, from what I see. I don't think he want to go over there to her spot, even though he been there before, but see, again, around family and friends. He don't want to be greeted by more family members. He want to be alone with her. He trying to get some nookie. He barely was able to get a kiss. Let her tell it, okay? Because she don't know how to tongue kiss. So wait a minute, she know how to split pickles in half with her tongue, but don't know. Let her see her words, not mine. Her words, not mine. Which I never seen that before, done before. I need to Google that. She know how to split pickles. Split over pickles with her tongue. But don't know how to kiss. Okay? I guess she felt the way it's because the way I titled my last live about the freak whatever, I guess she figured, oh, that's about me, so let me throw digs at Lord ass, blah, blah, blah. Lord ass this, Lord ass this, blah, blah, blah. In her mind, I'm 700 pounds and 7 foot tall. Okay. Okay. She want to believe that, fine. Plenty of me, footage of me cammed up from head to toe and video. Okay. But I'm 700 pounds, barely could fit through the doors of my home. Barely could fit in my bed. My could fit on a toilet. I'm 700 pounds, 7 foot tall. In her mom, right? This is the one. This is the one that try to compete with dragons. This is why it's so comical to me. This woman is telling y'all I'm 700 pounds, 7 foot tall. Then she said that's how I was back then. Okay, here's some footage of me back then. I used to be in the gym and stuff. I used to stay in the gym. Then it's nothing. Oh, nobody care about the past. It's always something. You know what I mean? It was always something. Like, when you ever catch somebody in a lie, they lie. Then you catch somebody and they lie. It's like, oh, that's the past. Even though it happened hours ago, it's the past. Okay. But she want to believe I'm an ugly, fat ass, lard ass bitch. That's fine. Okay. Okay. This joking in Trump brings the boys to the yard, honey. How about you? Why would she think when her man, her current friend saw her, she was afraid he was going to go the opposite direction when he first saw her? I mean, I gotta go back and listen to that story time, honey, when they first met. Let her tell it. Everything I'm saying, she said it. This not my own words, and she said it. When he first saw her, she thought he was going to turn the other way and reject her. Mm. Mm. Don't sound like much confidence. Don't sound like a woman with much confidence. Okay? That picture is giving dirty child, dirty pirate. Pirate. Looks like she just got done playing. Oh, child. I was thinking that. I try not to say that, honey. Ugh. Just gross. And talking about shit. I would call her dirty fingernails. She's no longer dragons no more. She's no longer backpack no more. She is dirty fingernails now, child. So when you hear me say dirty fingernails, that's what I'm talking about. She is dirty fingernails. Well, anyway, um, no matter how I feel, hopefully things will go well with JC and her new boo. Okay, hopefully everything will go well. Everybody waiting. Well, not me. I can't less because they grown. Grown people gonna do what grown people do, right? But since she put her business out here that she ain't had SES in so many years, they're curious if they gonna smash. I personally think they're not, and he's probably gonna get mad. He's gonna get frustrated. I'm just saying. I mean, she's well in her right to say no, but ain't nobody gonna rent no hotel just to be staring at each other and cuddling. What man does that? What man rents a hotel room just to cuddle and just be with each other? Not that I know of. None that I know of. They spend their money to get home. You know how much hotel rooms cost nowadays? Shit, you know how much hotel stays to cost? Child. Please. Okay. She did say he has a house. I guess that's a plus. The question is if she ever gonna go to his house. He been in her house, but she won't be able to come to his house. Okay. You might hear some wedding bells. I don't know. Y'all think gonna be some wedding bells in their future? Mm. Some wedding bells. We'll see. We'll see, child. Or she gonna get cold feet and cancel the whole thing. Tuesday is just around the corner. Tip top, tip top, tip top. Let me stop. Let me stop. Since she wanted to bring me up the other day, child. I notice when people be throwing shade and I don't say nothing. I don't know why she choose to say something that day, child. Well, I don't know. It was the title of my live. I don't know what it is. And I don't know it was because shit man keep bringing her name up every time you talk about me. I don't know. He don't know how to fight his own battles. I noticed he had to take a couple of days off after I had to drag his ass again. He took a couple of days off. Maybe his pressure went up. You know, his blood pressure probably went up. So he's like, damn, the queen, she wearing me out with this, man. I don't know how to take her. The shit man over there. Or if he come back, baby, let me tell you something. I got my arsenal ready. Okay? The moment he come out here with some fuck shit, I don't want him. About me. I'm going to set up a premiere for you guys. I'm going to set up a premiere that y'all ain't going to want to miss. Y'all going to be on the floor laughing. You hear me? I would have all these sectors clowning your ass shit, man. Y'all know him as Big Man TV, okay? He's been coming for me. He's been coming for me lately. Ever since he was over there on Lolo's. He's been coming for me. First he say he's just trolling. It's like, man, go on somewhere. And I blocked him. He talked, but this the kicker, right? Because he exposed himself again. He talked so much shit about my channel. The last time he talked shit about me, he pulls up my channel page and then he pulls up my analytics from that video IQ site thing, pulled up my analytics. And as he pulled up my channel page talking shit about my content, it says he subscribed to me. So if I'm boring, why even subscribe to me? He should be blocking me. You know what I mean? Even though he peeked through from time to time. Of course I'm something to watch. Of course I'm something to watch. Now, being that his friend JC showed her hair and showed, you know, that she really need to get a wig, and he's in love with her and that's his friend, is he going to contribute to her cash app to get this wig, to get her hair done, so she could go meet this man? Is he going to tell her to go to the beauty salon? Like he been coming from my beautiful, gorgeous hair? My thick, natural hair? With natural sheen in my hair? Or he just going to be talking a lot of shit? Like, what's going on? What going on? Okay. Okay. I'm just checking something real quick. Oprah and TD Jakes next on list says denouncing Sean P. Diddy Combs. Oh wow. A black Jack Sparrow. Yeah, man, that's dirty fingernails from that one. She dirty. I told her when me and her was going back and forth, Dragon's dirty fingernails. I told her, take a bath, bitch. She wanted me, she was like, yeah, I bet you, because like when she was coming for me at Lemon, she was like, I bet you won't hit, I don't hit links to argue with people. That's not what I do, sweetie. I will make you I will go on my channel and make you the content. I'm not gonna help your friend Lemon at the time make his fucking numbers by us going back and forth. I'm gonna grab them numbers on my own shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna hit a link for him, make let somebody else get them numbers when I get it myself. And be more entertaining. The fuck? Hey newbie, how are you? Hey member. I was just talking about what was going on in ODS yesterday. I think I'm going to look at that again because that argument was funny as hell. But baby, when it come out of money and these, you know, especially when you got these people, these street people, you know, people on the street, drug addicts or whatever like that. When it come out of money, baby, they coming from your throat. Did anybody know the Dragons get any money? Did she get some money? Somebody always giving her something. Remember that old lady that was on Lemons that showed that trunk full of money and offered to have Dragons to live with her? I said, uh-oh now. You better be careful. She might seem like an old lady, but she might be an S trafficker. You never know. She might be a madam or something. It'll go to that woman's house. Next thing you know, you being, you probably halfway around the world being S trafficked. You never know. You better be careful with that. That sounds like too good to be true. The lady said she was gonna buy a car or something. I don't know. But yeah, she had showed this trunk full of money. I said, Chad, he swing some of that money my way? Shit. Swing some of that my way, okay? Some of us wasn't fortunate enough to get an assets check this month, you know. There wasn't enough drama going on over here, so. But we can get an assets check. But I do have cash yet, so I ain't begging or nothing, but I'm just saying. I like crab sticks too. I want to do a seafood boil. I want to do feed. You know how expensive these crab legs are, child. I really want some oxtails and rice. Jamaican style. Oh my God. With the gravy, the coconut rice, and the cabbage and the fried plantains. Oh my goodness. Oh, how I'm on for that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll probably go back and look at that shit because that shit was funny as hell. The back and forth between JC and Dragas, aka Dirty Fingernail. She's Dirty Fingernail now. I don't know if she's gonna cuss me out again. I don't care. She need to go wash her ass. Okay? Go wash her ass. Knowing my motherfucking petty ass, I'll probably show a video of a bubble bath. Run the water in my tub. And play with it and run my hands through it. I'll do some shit like that. Like, don't play with me, girl. Like, so wait a minute. Never mind. I don't want to talk too much about Dirty Fingernails, child. Because some people actually like her and they support her. I'm like, can they encourage her to go? She shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. She should have exposed her hands. She said, this is for me working. No. That's from you being dirty. Now, I've worked in a warehouse type environment where I was doing like manual labor type work. And I knew to go with my hands in the bathroom and wash my hands. And clean my fingernails and shit. You know what I'm saying? You take a little fingernail brush and clean your fingernails, or use a toothbrush and clean your nails. Okay? That's part of hygiene. They from just working outside. Like if you use the bathroom, I mean, you wash your hands? Or do she use the bathroom outside? And if so, you ain't got no, what you call that, hand sanitizers and some wipes to clean and wipe your hands with? Like the fuck? And if you're homeless, let me give you some survival tips, honey. Make you some bleach water, okay? It's going to help eliminate all them germs that make you sick. Carry a little cleaning bottle. You get that from the Dollar Tree. And start making you some bleach water. And spray down, like when you use the toilet system, spray and wipe that down, honey. Spray the air with it. Make you some bleach water. Trust me. It'll help. It'll kill all them damn germs around you. Cause, that's a hard life right there. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't like her because she came for me, okay? I ain't had nothing against Gladys because she came for me and, oh, yeah, you know, you're trying to be like me. No, I'm not. Trust me, no, I don't. No, I'm not. I don't think nobody wants your life. Mm-mm. Okay, you look cute in a bikini. That's nice. I mean, but no child. Mm-mm. Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you have to be dirty. You really don't. They got places where you can take showers for free. There's certain spots there. You just go to your local social um place. You know what I mean? They say she could apply for public assistance or something. Just go to your local community places that could direct you to facilities like that. That you take showers, wash your clothes for free. You know, it's some spots there you could go. Somebody suggested something to her. She was like, "No, I don't want to do that." So JC was like, "You don't want to work?" Damn, like even when I was young, I used to braid hair and earn money. Child, I don't know. She supposedly supposed to do the tarot card, which I'm not for that. You know, I believe in the Most High God for to be my provider. I don't do the cards and crystals and all that other stuff. That's what she do. Yeah, newbies in the house. Okay. If you got channels, y'all drop your channel links by typing exclamation XL so people could click your link and go check your channels out. Okay. That's something else that shit man tried to attempt to do. And shit man, I know you're listening. I know you're looking in my chat and try to type the same commands in your live stream as I do in mine. Your commands don't work. That exclamation CB does not work. You don't have a cloud bot. You would have to go to Streamlabs to set up a cloud bot, okay? You do not have Streamlabs in your chat. So I don't know why you're looking at my chat, watching me put my commands in there, and then going back, typing up the same commands in your chat. It's not working, dum dum. And Nightbot is not voiced command, okay? So I don't even know why you're talking to Nightbot. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to talk to a hater. Thank you for the likes. But yeah, right now they at war with each other. JC, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like none of them women. Well, y'all know that. But I kind of like the fact that how JC swooped in and clicked that link and was able to get her money. Shit, I was tempted to click that link and get some money too. I ain't gonna lie. So should I click that link and get some money also for the people? I probably wouldn't be able to get $1, child. They gonna be like, who is this? The queen? Who's that? Who is she? Who's this lady? Who this woman? Oh, they was dragging JC in the check. Y'all gotta look at the check. Majority of them was dragging her. But the ones that didn't like JC didn't like drag. It seemed like some of the ones that don't like JC, they didn't like Dirty Fingernails even more. They was tired of Dirty Fingernails. They was sick of Dirty Fingernails and her begging child. That shit is crazy. And she a flip flopper. She talking about me and Lemons. I'm like, oh, it's a her and Lemons now? I thought her and Lemons don't, they ain't fuck with each other no more. Well, she be back over here, she disappeared. She be back over there, she disappeared. That's how their relationship is. She be back over there, get mad, go back to Shakim's or somebody else, and then talk about how he's a yank and stuff, and then slither right back over there again. That's Lemon done for allowing that. That's that flip floppy shit. I can't do the flip and the floppy. You can't say nothing to me and I'm gonna be like in your face the next day. I don't like that fake phony shit. I don't. Once I got it in my mind, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Period. On period. You know, I'm a true Pisces, baby. Once we got it in our minds, we don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with you at all. At all. And we don't forget. I might forgive you. But that's the Christian way to do it. But I don't never trust your ass. I'm gonna always have one eye on your ass. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to be friends with you. Like, get the fuck on. I ain't never been the type that trying to, oh, let's be friends. I'm gonna come over here because I need the friends. I need the attention. Like, the fuck. Never been like that. Ever. Ain't nothing wrong with socializing, whatever like that, but I always been rolling solo, dolo, you know. I've always been like the lone wolf. And watch, you gonna hear people start saying that too. I'm telling you, they peek over there, they listen to me, and then they go back on their fucking shit and repeat what I said. With their larger numbers. I know, I see y'all, I know who y'all are. I know who y'all are. Y'all. I've always been a lone wolf. Watch you gonna start hearing people with them set to say that. And a lone wolf. I'm like, child. Look at them listening to me. Well, YouTube, that's the nature of the beast. Just when you motherfuckers start saying that. I've been saying that shit. Pick it over here and repeat what I say. Give me my credit, damn it. Oh boy. Why it seem like every time they come from living, they come from poor Lola, child. It's almost like she don't have her own identity no more. Oops. I hate when this damn thing pop out of my ear. It's this Bluetooth. Can y'all still hear me? It always associate Lolo with women. Y'all remember Howard Stern? I don't know. It kind of remember his sidekick or his co-host Robin, that black lady. It's kind of giving me that Howard Stern. Like Lemon is like the Howard Stern, and Lolo is like the Robin. You cannot think about Howard Stern without thinking about Robin and vice versa. So when they come for Lemon, they come for her too, because she's like the secretary and help run things around there. Because Lemon can't do it by himself. His whole group, child, they divided. Truth be told, they've been divided. Even when I was in that Discord.
Get the strap. She probably got a gun license too.
Oh, shut up.
You want to see me?
I kind of was like, I sensed that even back then. They've been divided, child. It still played in his face. I noticed some of the members of the Lemon mob have that kind of chose to like keep their distance from Lemon. I noticed they started befriending JC. Some of them used to be over here when I played her old videos when they didn't like her. I noticed a pattern with them. Anybody that get close to Lemon, is automatically a target. It was JC, then Lola. Now you got what's that lady named Sour Patch? And that Chicago lady, they're close to him. And now they're a target by other Lemonettes. Y'all notice the pattern? I noticed the pattern. I like Robin. Yeah. A lot of people didn't like her. They thought she was a queen or something. I didn't care. I ain't. But Yeah, I do notice that. Anybody that see, like I said, Sour Patch give me that she give me that teacher pet vibes. Like she wants to make sure everything, like she does her best to stand out. Everything she do, she want to do her best at it. She wants to make sure Lemon is comfortable. And do y'all know it's no matter what hours of the night or day or night, whether Lemon be on his own channel or somebody else's channel, some of these people are always around. Like, damn. They always around them. Like, they did. But yeah, like whoever's close to Lemon, that's who the target is. You notice the ones that don't really come around his channel no more that are probably still his mods. So they're probably like sitting back in the sky and still blocking people they don't like. But yeah, I noticed some of them had befriended JC because I was watching this live stream in the clouds, of course, and I noticed they playing Kiki in her face, playing in her face. JC also told a story about why she don't like Resto. I don't trust Resto either. That she was saying that Resto trolled her. I remember that night. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Hubby just got here. Hold on. Child, I'm back. Hubby just got back. Whew, I'm eating me some mini cupcakes, child. No, anyway, what was on? That she said she don't trust Resto because one night he was trolling her. I remember that night. I'm gonna tell y'all because I was in that Discord. Let me tell y'all. I was in a VC, which is voice chat in that Discord. Can y'all hear me? When Resto was trolling him, he was going back and forth in the VC with everybody. I was on mute most of the time. The main ones was in here was Benzone. It was Lemon, Benzone, Resto. I think 2 people was in there. There was some other people in there too, in the voice chat. I was on mute mostly. Resto did say that he was going. That's when he trolled her and asked her all these questions, right? And then somebody test JC and told her, because most of us, I guess most of us was watching her through another device, and then we was in a Discord together. I'm on mute in the Discord the whole time, but I can tell y'all what was going on both ends. She went live. Somebody said, "Oh, she's live." So everybody was talking, watching her real time while she was live. Somebody text JC while she was live and say, "Oh, they're talking about you in the Discord." I could tell you what was going on. That was when they was playing Tracy video when JC was on here and he was on here and he asked her to walk. They was trying to figure out if she was in the wheelchair or not. I'm gonna give y'all the exclusive because I was in that Discord and I was watching everything in real time. So if y'all don't know what's going on, or pay attention. You're listening, JC, pay attention because you might want to hear this. Whether you believe it or not, you might want to hear this. So Resto went over there trolling her, and he went back in the Discord saying stuff to us. Yeah, I want to do this and that, blah, 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 this and that. When she got word that, yeah, they're talking about you in the Discord, JC was like, Lemmy, don't be a punk. Come over here and hit the link and talk to me. Lemmy heard you because remember, he was in that voice chat in the Discord listening to you, watching you. He was like, nah, I'm not going to hit the link and this and that. Benzone, and her live is still up. Benzone was in a voice chat with us. Benzone went over there and hit her link and said, no, ain't nobody talking about you in the Discord. When they clearly was talking about her in that Discord. Now, I was there. No, ain't nobody talking about you in the Discord. We were not talking about you in there. Yeah, they were. Now, I was on mute most of the time. I didn't really say much about her. Because, you know, in order to get in there, you got to announce who you are. You can't just go in there and be mute. You got to announce who you are. So I had to say something and say, oh, this is the queen before you. Because I have another name in the Discord, Mrs. M Gaming Novice, under my gaming name. Because I have a server too. For my gaming and stuff. They didn't know who I was. I said, oh, this is the queen. They said, oh, okay. So I was on mute all that time. The rest of them was talking about your ass. Benzone was in that voice chat while everybody was talking about you. She went on ahead and he cooked your link. JC, you listening? Turned around and say, wasn't nobody talking about you in here? Yeah, they were. I can tell you this because the next day, Lemon came out and told everything that was going on. I said, yeah, we were talking about you in that Discord. Oops. Somebody lied. So, if she mad at that stuff, she ain't gonna get mad at some of them other people either. If you don't trust that stuff, Resto, excuse me. You shouldn't trust anybody else either. I'm just saying. You gonna trust one and don't trust the other? That's weird. Resto was trolling. The other one lied to you. Now I'm gonna leave it like that. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and check all the information in the description box. And I'll see you next time. Excuse the smacking because these little mini cupcakes are good, honey. My big back is so happy. Later, y'all. Bye.